And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. We have escaped the dungeon. We have jumped off a cliff. We've woken up in a church and run around this area, picked up everything. I have decided that we are not going to fight the last monster. It take a little bit too long to actually get nighttime up. It takes around 10 minutes, which isn't too long, but we're going to fight the monster later anyway, so it doesn't matter. Where we're going though is back into Heliodor, because honestly, we're wanted criminals. Of course we're going to go back, but we're going back because Eric has left something. What that item is? Don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
But what if someone chucked all the loot away? Ever get to think about that? There are some items though. There's 11 pieces of treasure in this particular area. We do want them all. Where they all are is a completely different matter, of course. But let's start with breaking all the pots that we see. This place does have a fair amount of amenities. It's got a church, it's got an inn, it's got a weapons shop, it's got an armor shop, it's got an item shop. It has quite a bit of nice amenities. Nothing, I don't think there's actually anything here that we really want, but it's got some nice amenities. Yeah, we don't need the church right now. Oh yeah, I did, on the way up here I fought a couple of fights. Well, one, because the main character was just a few points from leveling, and he got 2 points, so I don't have enough for what I want at the moment, which is the pep chance plus 5%, since I am going for Zap. But he did get a new spell. He got Sizz. Basically, it's fire magic that affects a single group of enemies. So, yeah, we've got some multi-target spells. Let's have a check and see what the enemy, what the weapon shop has. Copper sword, copper chopper, bronze knife, which is a little bit better, and a birchwood boomerang. I think I want both of these. Wait, when did I get a boomerang? Unless Eric came with that automatically. That's entirely possible. I do want both of these, I believe, now. I've got a little bit of money, so... yeah, let's buy this. It's just going into the bag at the moment. I'm focusing more on normal swords for main character, so yeah, that's that. What am I looking for? Items. Horse manure. Well, that's no real surprise, I suppose. A medicine herb. And holy water. Scares off weaker enemies. Well, most enemies are on the map, so you are going to sort of miss them. But yeah, if you want them to just run away from you in certain areas, I guess that's not too bad. £12. That I didn't mean to go all the way down. There was another ladder up there, after all. Pity you can't speed your way up a ladder. Yeah, there are some kids playing hide and seek up on the rafters for some reason, and there's a chest over there and a ladder, so we do want to go and get that at some point. I suppose this makes sense. But sort of just means I've got to go back that way. Yeah. And all this way for some flintstone. And whoever this person is. Not entirely certain what you're up here for. Oh, there's a chest. Can I get down to that? Oh, I can. Excellent. Brazilian Guinea. I believe that's a money item that you can sell for a bunch of money. Strangely enough. And how do I get up there? Ah, there we go. Because there was a chest up here. Let's not fall off the roof. Let's go across the tightrope. And a seed of agility. Not bad. I do believe believe that's everything that I can get up enough to the garbage piles. So I'm not too sure if it gives a scene immediately after we get to it. So I think we've got everything. Nope, we can walk past it. Excellent. That's good. No, not right now. I will break your pots though. So what do you have? Leather shield, boxer shorts. I think I need some of them, actually. I definitely need a leather shield at least. Are the boxer shorts going to disappear later? Probably not. But yeah, might as well buy them. We're probably going to find some later as well. And it's only one difference from the leather armor, so I'm okay with that purchase. I do want one of everything, at least. So you're not going to see me selling a whole lot. Anything in here? Nope. I spy barrels. Antidote herb and 2 gold coins. Rubies in, apparently. Some flintstone and anything else in here? To be honest, considering we're in the slums, this is actually a fairly nice, clean place. Okay, any more items? Ah, there's some barrels. Flaxen thread. It's another one of those doors. We saw one of these doors in Cobblestone, actually. And yeah, there is at least one item you can see through the window. So that's one item we're not going to get. Let's nose around for treasure and see how many we've got left to get. once we get up the top of the ladder here. 3 more pieces of treasure. We can't go up that way yet though. Okay. I would assume there's at least 1 or 2 treasures up there. Maybe at least 1. Anyway, since we've pretty much picked up everything we can, I don't think there's anything more we can pick up right now. Yeah, that's a long way you can go across the rooftops there that was blocking off, so yeah, we're likely going to find our last true treasures up there. Anyways, this doesn't seem stinky. It's a bunch of wood, old wheels. This doesn't seem like it's that bad. Well, feel free to go digging around.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on him. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
And considering we went in it just a while ago and I commented on how good it looked, yeah, but assuming that it was your partner, after all, this doesn't look like it's that bad to rummage through. Heck, you're in a slum. People are going to make use of the trash here in some way. Anyways, off to the inn. And, well, no one here.
This old place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
Unless someone moved in. Of course, plot does tell us that, yeah, that's going to be the case. So, we need to go up this ladder once more.
Get out of here. Go on. Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
That was a whole load of hints, by the way. But we have now seen Ruby return.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
So, off to the inn. And there she is.
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key! Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about! Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see.
But
We'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him.
exactly.
Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Terrified of dogs, takes bribes, and is easily smitten by a certain dancer that walked past. And more. There are a lot of ways to actually get past this particular guard. Can I actually get up there now? Ah, there. I think you've just come down, so I might be able to actually get up into this part. Yeah, so let's go and see if we can find these last two treasures. That looks like one. And with a little bit more careful walking, yeah, sidestepping, tightrope walking, crawling. And there's our 30 gold, so that should be all but one. And we know that last one is in the locked room, which we just can't get access to. Or does that actually count? Oh, there's a pair of boxer shorts, so I didn't need to buy that one. Oh well. Oh yeah, I guess that place behind the locked door doesn't count. Yes, we are. When she was younger, she looked exactly like Roxy the dancer. The handwriting is exactly the same as well. Okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Well, Roxy is a dancer, and that guard was smitten with a certain dancer. I believe that was Roxy. So he's afraid of guards. We are not going to bribe him. That I don't have much money as it is. I'm not going to go that route. And I believe the Roxy is around here during the evening because, well, she's a dancer. So what we really want to do is wait till evening. I believe we need to. We could use the dog, but I believe the owner actually charges us for that. Let's go and talk to her. Oh, you only need some holy water and a buzzberry or two. The buzzberries are on the big tree just outside. I've already got a few, and the holy water you can buy. So that is one of the ways. So it does cost a little bit of money. Forge a love letter from Roxy to the guard. Which doesn't cost anything. So yeah, we could go and give that to the guard. Can we actually rest until evening at this point? Because I do want... Actually, how long until evening? Actually, we're almost there, so we'll wait a little bit longer. Because I do want to talk to Roxy as well. Yeah, so I'll be back when it turns to evening. Basically, I'm just waiting for it to turn. It's really just a matter of time. Sure, while we're waiting. That made no sense at all. Okay. Time is going by slowly. There we go. There's the changeover tonight. So, now that it's night time, Roxy should be around over here. I don't believe... Thinking about it, I don't know if it's really anything that we can do, but yeah, so it's forging the letter, which is the correct thing to do. That's the one that's free, really. The Buzzberries you can get however many you want, but you might have a holy file or holy water stacked up from somewhere. But yeah, don't use items, just get it for free. And
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you.
Hey, there's no need to get all worked up. We're just here to make a delivery, that's all. Well, don't leave the poor guy hanging. Hand it over.
Forgive me for being so forward, but I simply cannot hide my feelings any longer. When I think of you, my heart goes pitter-patter, and I swoon with delight. I need to see you. I need to tell you how I feel. I am waiting for you in the town square. Eternally yours, your dancing darling.
This beautiful girl asked us to give it to you. What was her name again? Roxy, I think. Anyway, like she says, she's waiting for you in the square.
Roxy? As in the Roxy? What, in love with me? Oh, be still my beating heart! I can't be standing here on sentry duty. No, my duty is to be beside my darling forevermore. When love calls, one must answer. I'm coming, darling!
Well, that went even better than I hoped. Right, let's head uptown and find Dirk's shop.
sometimes I would feel sorry, but to be perfectly honest, he's a jerk. Let's go. Anyways, into Heliodor. Yep, you notice this is the back way. Yeah, the guard's gone. We can walk around as necessary. And there's still 4 pieces of treasure I have not picked up. I do want to pick them up now before going and speaking to Dirk, so I need to go round and find them, because after this section we're not going to be coming back to Heliodor anytime soon, so I want to pick them up now. So I'm going to go do a little bit of searching, and I will be back once I've found them. So yeah, give me a bunch, because I need to figure out which ones I've got and which ones I haven't. Ah, there's number 1, the Flurry Feather. Excellent. 3 more to go. Well, I found that one, but really, that's all I found. Not entirely certain where the rest are. Well, I know where one possibly is. I just need to check I don't have one, which I don't. So yeah, I do know where one is, but yeah, we can't exactly just go waltzing up the steps. So you remember when I said we weren't wanted criminals, so we wouldn't be going across the rooftops? Things change. We are definitely going to go up the rooftops now. And this guy will tell you about it if you want to, but let's just go up them anyway. You know, there might be a couple of things on the rooftops I've missed. That might be where they are, but I don't think so. I wish I had the list when I first came to this place, so I could just pick them up then and just sort of cross them off, but that's... I don't think I'm missing out on too much. So maybe a healing item here or there. But this is our way up into the nice part of town, the Royal Square, and I sort of want to go over this way, because there is a chest over here I missed. For a Seed of Sorcery. So yeah, not too bad. So there are 2 items I still have no idea. So unless they're in Dirk's shop, well, let's go in and find out. Remember this place we couldn't go in because of the note? Well, here we are.
That's not a bad.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly! I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit! Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
You're much too confident. Somehow. I'm not entirely certain if that actually does anything, but well, there's some items over here. Anything in the pots? There's one. So we're just missing one lone item somewhere. Which honestly could be pretty much anywhere. But yeah, definitely a nice place Dirk has bought for himself. And well, yeah, this is his wife. So he's really settled down. Yeah. You don't get this much wares unless you know how to be a merchantman. So Dirk has really done his homework and really done his... really set out to do what he planned to do. And, well, Eric's free, so he's free to just continue on and make money now.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ear to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the Kingsbarrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The Kingsbarrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill two birds with one stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King Sparrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
So, we know where we're going. Dirk has been a great help. Yeah, he's not coming with us. He's a little bit tied up in married life. I don't believe he ever becomes a actual merchant for you. But considering what his wares are, that's not really a surprise. So, yeah. There is still that one item that's a little bit hanging around my head, but honestly, I don't think we're really in a bit of a worry about it. It's likely just a couple of gold pieces or a medicinal herb. I think I've got all the really major stuff, so I'm okay with leaving it for now. I might find it later if and when we do come back, really much later. But yeah, back down we go. And the guard's still gone. I don't believe he ever returns. I believe he spends the evenings wallowing away in the in this place now. Heck, he's gone completely, so yeah. We've also got all the items here now, so we can just head on out.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Yeah. Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
So, yep, off to Cobblestone through the Mangle Grove. First up though, we are going to save here. We are going to call this a part. And since it's night time, we'll be able to see that last enemy. They do appear in the next area as well, so it's not exactly bad if we don't see them, but it's there. So next time, off to the Mangle Grove. Wanted criminals? That's fine with us. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.